Welcome back to Wear Wigs with me. Today I am wearing Blaze by Estetica in the color R30 2826. I thought I would do something different this time and show the unboxing. So here I am opening the box for the very first time. And there it is, Blaze. This is what it looks like when you very first get a wig. You have a net over the top, and then there's the packaging to keep the form. You have your tag, and there's the wig. So I like to put them on and see how they feel, get them positioned on my head. And I knew I wanted to comb out Blaze, so I started by finger combing. And that way I could really see what she looked like on my head and how the style was gonna comb out. Then I took my wide tooth comb and really combed out those waves so I would get a really soft, pretty wave. Okay, back to regular programming. So let's get started. Blaze is a long, layered, wavy, off the face, if you want it to be, style. It is beautiful. It is just as you think it would be. When it came to me, I combed out the waves. This is one of those wigs that, depending on who reviews it and how much they comb out the waves, it's gonna look different. I kind of like a softer wave, so I combed it out. It is so pretty. I think you're gonna hear that a lot in this video. I am just in love with these layered wavy wigs. And you know, I'm not as drawn to long wigs as I am those mid-length. I just think they're not as flattering on me and I'm just not as comfortable in them. For some reason, you put layers into that length and I'm instantly more comfortable. I think one reason too is like I can put it all behind me and then I could just have like this much in front and the rest of it will stay back because it's long enough to stay back there. But then you're just, you know, going about your day with just this much in front. So that's a bonus too. Instead of it being all one length, straight down in front, this feels a little bit more manageable to me. Let's talk about this cap. Estetica caps are one of the most comfortable caps I wear. Raquel Welch is number one, Estetica is number two. The only reason Estetica is number two is I just don't care for some of the cap features. So Blaze, it has a lace front, a mono part, the ear tabs are open, but they do have, I believe they have metal stays in them. Well, yeah, little bit, maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. The open extended nape, the hook closures. I just like a more substantial ear tab and extended nape, and I like the Velcro adjusters. That's what puts this into number two. But otherwise it's open wefted, it's so comfortable. My circumference is 22.5 inches. My face is 7.5 inches and my neck is about 2.5 inches. That kind of gives you an idea. This is an average cap for Estetica and it's very comfortable on me. The measurements on Blaze. The website says the front is 12 inches. The crown is 12.5. So coming right off the crown. The sides are 13.25 and the nape is 15.5. So it's that really pretty shape that I love where the sides are shorter, the nape is longer, and you get that really pretty V taper in the back. Oop, now I got a hair in my eyelash. Hang on. I just love that shape of the shorter sides and the longer nape. So let's talk about the fibers on Blaze and the permatease. The fibers are that soft, silky hair fibers. Blaze came out the same time as Ren. What was that, summer 2018? So if you have Ren, Blaze has the same hair fibers. Very soft, silky, just so pretty. You can run your fingers through it. I've kind of been playing with it, so it's not gliding right through like it does when you first get it. Your fingers just run right through it. The permatease on Blaze, there's not a lot of permatease. In fact, if there's one thing that I I mean, I don't even want to say I don't like about Blaze, because honestly, there's nothing about this wig that I don't like. But if there is one tiny thing that could just make this perfect, would be just a little bit more permatease. It almost acts like it's a mono top, how flat it lays, which makes it look very natural. Since it's a mono part, I could have used a little bit of permatease up here. I like a little bit of lift up top, especially with all the beautiful waves and bulk down here. And it's not really bulky, but I'm just saying compared to up here, most of the body is down here. So I could have used a little bit more up here, a little bit more permatease. There's just a light covering of permatease kind of all over the sides and back. I mean, it's not a ton, probably just enough to like cover the wefts, and if you want to pick it up and give it a little bit more volume, you can. If you're somebody who doesn't like permatease, I think you would still like this wig, even if with the light amount that it has on here. It's not gonna, you're definitely not gonna see it, and I don't even think you'll feel it when you're rubbing or running your hands through it. The color I chose is R30 2826. This is my favorite Estetica color. I actually don't own any other colors from Estetica. I got it right. I think Aspen was my very first wig. I fell in love with this color. I haven't looked back. It's just everything that I want it to be. And honestly, I think this is a great color. If you can wear warm, kind of golden colors, this is gonna look great on you. If you've ever wanted to try red, this would be a good one, because it's not too dark, it's not too blonde, it's just that really pretty orangey red color. And there's other colors, I mean, there's 3 colors, because there's 3 color codes, 30, 28, 26, but the overall look of it is that light red. I just love it. I just can't bring myself to buy any other color. And Estetica has other reds that look so pretty on other people, but I just, every time I want an Estetica wig, I just want this color. Maybe someday. So I've been wearing Blaze for about 2 weeks, and one of the first things I put on this wig was simply styling. It's long, it's wavy. I just wanted to put even an extra coating. I know that wigs come with some silicone, I believe, already on them, or some sort of coating. I knew, just as much as I mess with my wigs and friction from clothing, that I needed to put this on there. The second product I use from day one is the Jon Renau Detangling Spray. Every single time I take this wig off, I spray the nape or anywhere that there's tangles with detangling spray. Use first my fingers, then my wide tooth comb to just kind of work out those tangles very gently. The other thing I tend to do is just kind of give it an overall spray with the Jon Renau conditioning spray. Honestly, the conditioning spray and the detangler, kind of whichever one is closest to me at the time is the one that I use. I don't know that there's any difference between the two. The other product that I've used is the holding spray. I used this just yesterday or the day before. I just kind of wanted this up off my face a little bit, so I sprayed little holding spray on it and picked that up. Because there's no permatease up here, you really, if you want some lift, you're gonna have to either steam it or put some holding spray right up there. But it looks super cute away from your face, so that's a cute thing you can do. Or you can just let it be kind of flat and it'll swoop away from your face. Okay, so I talked about the cap and the measurements and the color. My overall feelings about Blaze is it's a great wig. It is exactly what you think you're gonna get from the other reviews that you watch, from the manufacturer's picture. That is exactly what you get. And that's very comforting because there's some wigs that look a lot different than you think they're going to look when you get them. Not Blaze. It is comfortable. I love the layers. I love the wave. It's also not heavy. For as long as this is and for as much hair as it looks like, this is not a heavy wig. This doesn't feel any heavier than Brooklyn or any of my mid-length wigs, so that's nice. It was a very easy wig to wear. I've worn it quite a bit over the past 2 weeks, and I've worn it during like busy days, busy activities where I'm away from home for 4 or 5 hours at a time. So it has to work. I'm not gonna be able to come home and change my wig. And it's been very comfortable. I've wore it one day where we were outside most of the day and it was windy. I had no issues. I didn't feel like I was wearing this super long wig that was a ton of hair. Just doesn't feel like that. So I love Blaze. I got a ton of wear out of it. I'm gonna continue to wear it. Super cute up in a ponytail, super cute just all pulled over to one side or half up. I think I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of this wig. Okay guys, so this has been Blaze by Estetica in the color R30 2826. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, do a little chit chat down in the comments. And I have to give a huge shout out to Vogue Wigs and Angela at Vogue Wigs for sending me this beautiful wig and for trusting me to do this review for you. Thank you, Vogue Wigs, for sending me this and for giving me the opportunity to review this beautiful wig. Okay guys, I will see you next week. Bye.